Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all honor, glory, and praise unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to apostles and elders of Great Millstone, who teach and rule well. Peace, blessings, and salutations to the hopeful elect Akim, pushing this word with truth and sincerity. And shalom to the Bayath Shah Dawadah, the house of David, the men, women, and children listening and learning. Alright. This is the brother Karathaza of Men of Valley, Las Vegas Camp, coming back to you with another lesson today. Alright, this one's going to be called They Ain't Them. Alright. Those people in the Holy Land are not Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai, who you ignorantly call God and Jesus. Alright. They're not his chosen people. Alright. His chosen people are the Israelites. And in these latter days, the Spirit has revealed, alright, to the men that we have entered into their labors. Alright. The men that the Lord put those revelations in. Alright. That the Israelites are the so-called Negro, Latino, and Native American. Alright. This also includes the Israelite foreigner who's been scattered. Alright. Who Israel has been scattered throughout the whole world. Alright. The Israelite foreigner, the Gentiles of the New Testament, take on the physical characteristics of these heathen nations, but their father's line goes back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. All right, that's who salvation pertains to. All right, and the glory of the kingdom. But only 1/3 of our nation will see, all right, salvation on this side. Okay. Will be delivered from this upcoming destruction. All right. Those people that call themselves by these names, by the tribe of Judah. All right. Being careful how I speak on this one. Are not who they say they are. All right. We're going to go into some scriptural evidence. All right. We know that their land is being destroyed, which wouldn't happen if they possessed the land from Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai, because it says when we return to that land, there would be no war. All right. These curses don't fit them. All right. The curses in Deuteronomy, the 28th chapter, do not describe the people today that are in that land, no matter how they try to fit it. All right. And the Bible describes them perfectly, all right, to be the wicked. All right. Let's get this in Micah 2:1. It says, "Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it because it is in the power of their hand." Why is it in the power of the hand? Because they have laws. They control the laws. They control the economic infrastructures of these governments. All right. They know how to use loopholes. They have reimagined or re-imaged, all right, entire nations to be likened unto them, so that they could, be the power of this world. And we're going to read that in verse 2. "And they covet fields," all right? They're in places that they shouldn't be. All right, what's that in Genesis? No, not Genesis. Deuteronomy. Now I got to go to it. Where I believe it's Deuteronomy 32 and 8. Let me just go here real quick, not to get, not to stray far from the topic, but to show that Esau, Edom, has went out of their boundaries, did not stay to the inside the boundaries that the Lord provided them. See, Deuteronomy 32 and 8, when the Most High divided the nations their inheritance, which is also their lot, their land, when he separated the sons of Adam, he set the bounds of the people according to the number of the children of Israel. For Yahweh's portion is his people, Jacob is the lot of his inheritance. Right, but these devils have went and possessed the land that wasn't theirs by rape, robbery, and it's like grape, robbery, all right, murder, so on and so forth. Verse 2, and they covet fields and take them by violence, and houses and take them away, so they oppress a man in his house, even of a man in his heritage. That's exactly what they've done with the nation of Israel. To its entirety, destroyed the memory of who they were. All right, Psalms 83. Took their land, took their women, stole their identity. Right? Let's move on. Zechariah 2 and 8. It says, for thus saith the Lord. So you have a recompense coming to you. Zechariah 2 and 8. For thus saith Yahweh of hosts, after the glory he sent me unto the nations which spoiled you. Who spoiled us? Really all these heathen nations. But it started with those that were confederate against us. All right. It started with Esau, Edom, that gathered these other nations to take away the name of Israel so it wouldn't be remembered no more. It says, after the glory hath he sent me unto the nations which spoiled you, for he that toucheth you toucheth the apple of his eye. Who's the apple of his eye? Israel is. Israel is Yahweh's chosen people, not the Israelis. All right, not those people in the land right now, not the Ishes. All right, they're fulfilling Psalms 2. Why do the heathen rage and imagine a vain thing? Right? Imagine that they're the chosen people, which they'll never be. For behold, I will shake my hand upon them. So the Lord is going to get y'all out of there. He's going to destroy both of you, and you see that depicted in this picture. That war that is happening, no matter if the the things circulating in the news, some of it's fake, some of it's real, it's all to move forward prophecy. And we know that the closer to the end that we get, the closer that we get that land back. That the Lord's going to remove those people and put his people, his true people, back in that land. All right, but it's going to come with destruction. It's going to come with a lot of casualties. Okay, because that land has been defiled, so it has to be cleansed. All right, we're seeing the beginning stages of that cleansing agent, as the Lord says in Matthew's 20, or in 2 Peter 3, is me cleansed by fire this time. All right, and these devils is just being used for Yahweh Bashim Al-Shai's liking. All right. going to start back at the top of 9. For behold, I will shake my hand upon them, and they shall be a spoil to their servants. And ye shall know that that Yahweh of hosts have sent me. Okay. So the Lord, is going to make a statement to these people. All right. He's going to make a statement to them who went against his children. All right. Who touched the apple of his eye. Who spoiled his nation. Starting with Esau, Edom, and the least of their flock, which is Amalek. This is going to be the book of Revelation, chapter 3, and verse 9. It says, behold, I will make them of the synagogue of Satan, which say they are Jews and are not, but do lie. That's what this devil does. He's estranged from the womb, speaking lies. What do we read in Micah 2? He oppresses a heritage, takes his land. All right. Saying that that's me when it's not. It says, behold, I will make them to come and worship before thy feet. Who's he talking to? He's talking to the elect, starting with the 144,000. And to know that I have loved thee. There's not going to be no more debates. He's going to prove it to y'all when he delivers his people. And guess what? What's going to happen after that? There's going to be peace. All right. Y'all going to know when Jacob's trouble's rolling out, who's the Lord's people. You going to know when you're a part of the chain gang, who's the Lord's people. This is Isaiah 14. In verse 1, it says, for the Lord will have mercy on Jacob and will yet choose Israel and set them in their own land. But you guys are already in the land. And the strangers shall be joined with them, Israelite foreigners, those that look like the other nations, but their father's line. That seed line goes back to Israel. And they shall cleave to the house of Jacob. And the people shall take them and bring them to their place. And the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of Yahweh for servants and handmaids. Who's the people? People's talking about the rest of these heathen nations. All right? Not the Israelite foreigners. All right? Not those Israelites that are in a Gentile state of mind right now that are a part of the elect, but will be woken up and saved and delivered. But those whose line goes back to these heathen nations. All right. All right. These heathen nations are going into what? Slavery. Psalms 2 says he gave the heathen for an inheritance. All right. What does that mean? He gave them to us as handmaids and servants to serve us. Says it again. It says, and the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of Yahweh, Israel, Jerusalem. Okay. For servants and handmaids, and they shall take them captives, whose captives they were. And they shall rule over their oppressors. And who are we under captivity? to this current day is Esau Edom. We're the tail. They are the head. But Yahweh Bashem Yahshai is going to flip the script. Alright? For the Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning that followeth. This is Revelation 2:27. I'm going to start at 26. And he that overcometh and keepeth my works unto the end, to him will I give power over the nations, and he shall rule them with a rod of iron. As the vessels of a potter shall they be broken to shivers, even as I received of my Father. Okay. We are joint heirs with Yahushai. He told King Peter, you'll judge the 12 tribes of Israel, sitting on 12 thrones. Alright. We're going to rule with a rod of iron. That means that no slack will come when it comes to upholding and keeping the laws of Yahweh Shem Yahshai. Alright. This world will be ruled in righteousness, divinity, alright, by immortals, alright. Because Israel ain't gonna die when we're living perfectly. This is Isaiah 2 and verse 2. And it shall come to pass in the last days that the mountain of Yahweh's house shall be established in the top of the mountains, and shall be exalted above all the hills, and all nations shall flow into it. Alright. Yasharallah is going to be a dynasty. Ain't nobody going to mess with us. And many people shall go and say, come and let us go up to the mountain of Yahweh, to the house of power, the power of Jacob. And he shall teach us of his ways, and we will walk in his paths. For out of Zion shall go forth the law and the word of Yahweh from Jerusalem. All right, so we're going to teach the laws, statutes, and commandments to these and enforce them to these other nations. All right, the law will be established in the whole world. All right, and you see in the land right now, they don't keep the laws. They practice philosophies of this world, and we'll leave it at that. Go look what they doing at Tel Aviv. Hey, you seen they was in folly, in a state of mirth when that attack hit. Thief coming in at night, the day of the Lord, as a thief in the night to them. And that ain't even the worst that they seen yet. This is verse 4. And he shall judge among the nations, and shall rebuke many people, and they shall beat their swords and plowshares and their spears into pruning hooks. Nation shall not lift up sword against nation, neither shall they learn any war anymore. And that's clearly not the case. But when we possess the land, it will be. There will be no more war, all right, in this entire earth. All right, there'll be no Slakia. There'll be no more war in the land of Israel, because ain't nobody gonna have. They're gonna be too scared after they see how Yahweh Bashem Yahshai at his full power raise up his men to their full power. They ain't gonna want to step to us. All right. So, Lord willing, this was an edifying lesson. I'm going to give all honor, glory, and praise unto Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Shalom to the elect. Kwam Yasharallah Wa Abal Bal.